The following is a paid party political broadcast on behalf of the Libertarians Party.
New Zealand was settled by pioneer people, travelling great distances from far away places, seeking a better place and a better future for themselves from the places they were leaving. These early pioneers were people with vision, boldness, courage, and a sense of optimism and adventure. Travelling to the unknown, they realised they had to work cooperatively with each other, to trade honestly and fairly, to ensure their future was successful. The spirit and values of these pioneer people established a blueprint that made New Zealand one of the most successful countries in the world for most of the 20th century. New Zealand has much to be proud of. It was the first country to grant women the vote and has one of the most cohesive race relations in the world, with high levels of intermarriage and a friendly tolerance of all peoples. On an economic front, New Zealand was the third wealthiest country in the world in the 1960s. The New Zealand can-do number 8 wire mentality highlighted the view that New Zealanders were enterprising, innovative, and positive about their future. So how do we end up where we are now? We consistently have 30% or more of our population on some sort of welfare benefit. If 30% of early pioneers had stopped paddling, they would never have made it to New Zealand. We consistently elect governments that promote the values of envy, who attack the productive. We are governed by people so incompetent they cannot manage their own credit card, yet they claim they can manage an economy. We are governed by people so unprincipled that when they break the law, they change the law to ensure they avoid prosecution. We are governed by people who seek to create divisions on the base of race or economic class to ensure their own political survival. We are governed by people who simply have no new ideas. If we compare the costs of goods and services with the cost of being governed, we can see that the cost of government has become an enormous burden on society. Although we pay more for government, we get less from it. As we are promised more, things only get worse. Pension plans are unsustainable. Bribes to various interest groups are unsustainable. Welfare payments are unsustainable. Yet to be elected, these dreadful politicians will continue to divide and bribe to ensure they keep their jobs. As we get more and more government, we see the following outcomes. More government, less enterprise. More government, less certainty. More government, less wealth. Governments don't create wealth, they destroy it. New Zealand still has a very exciting and positive future. New Zealand is a land rich in resources. New Zealand is a land full of enterprising, innovative, and generous-spirited people. This is New Zealand's future. Total tolerance for capitalism, zero tolerance for corruption. Total tolerance for enterprise, zero tolerance for indolence. Total tolerance for helpfulness, zero tolerance for handouts. And total tolerance for freedom, zero tolerance for authoritarianism. It's time to throw off the shackles of government and get New Zealand moving again. Will you pick up the paddle?